For once, send us the tallest. Yes, okay, fine. It may have taken people to be on lower levels and stairs to be involved, but hey, tall is tall. Senna wins. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In this episode, we learn the hard way, never buy a sensitive keyboard. At all. Because it screws you over. Or maybe the keyboard is just telling me, hey, insanity is kind of a bit too loud. Maybe we should get rid of your audio. But anyway,
couldn't handle the potatoes.
I digress. We apologize for last episode's audio loss. We've recently got a new keyboard and it's been giving us issues. Basically, we set it down and then a slight button tap that no one notices or no one hears, and all of a sudden your audio just stops rendering and you think it's all good. Everything's all fine and dandy when you come to collaborating everything the following night. You realize, oh wait, it's missing. What the hell? So
can we maybe
awesome.
Train?
Anyway, this episode we're
mind,
wiping ourselves clean, you know, new start, new palette, and whatnot. So let's get to it. Conversation camp.
And today's story is...
Aggie and Augie are like always right behind you, huh? Not literally always. Like right now, they're off doing their separate thing. How long have they been with you? I forget. They work for House Fandom as long as I can remember, though. So it's actually those two who looked after me most since I was a tyke. You know, makes sense. Fandom family's got a lot going on, so raising kids is like way down the to-do list. Huh. I'm not trying to make it sound like some kind of sob story, mind. They've got me out of a tight spot more than once. And anyway, guarding me was the only reason they followed me into that prison. Could have been their heads on the chopping block at any point, right? Not just anyone risked that for you. I know I can't trust them.
I bet if they heard you saying that, they'd weep themselves hoarse with joy. Yeah, milady, you're too kind.
Too true, which is exactly why you dags can never tell, hear me? Or else.
Got it.
And today's story is...
Not potatoes. So I've been wondering, between the potato from town and potatoes from Colony 9, which do you think is tastier?
Brain Land stumbled upon ultimate question. Not even close.
See, for my money, the Tao Spud is best. It's got the sweetness and that little taste that lingers.
I'm not sure myself. I think I might prefer the Colony 9 ones. They don't fall apart as easily. I like that they're a bit more solid.
I suppose I have to go with Tao's. No deep reason though. Yeah, I don't know what I can choose.
For me, Tao edges it, I guess. I haven't really thought about it too deeply either. They were just good, I think.
Rico have soft spot for Con 9 potato, after witness struggles of Xeon to grow, eating elegant feelings of sympathy.
You make a good point. Alright, Xeon gets my vote too, then.
Well, it's got nothing to do with the taste anymore, does it?
Pleased to wait, but I need 3 days to consider question and adequate debt.
It really wasn't the kind of question. Potatoes are living, potatoes are gods, potatoes are ultimate, do not question.
And today's story is...
What kind of experiments is this person wanting to do on us exactly?
What are you scared of?
Well, but what if they catch us? What would they do?
Then don't get caught. You know who the enemy is.
The researcher was called Salazar, wasn't she? According to Caspar, she seems to spend most of her time in the research lab, close by the northern gate.
If the rumors are anything to go by, nothing good will come of associating with her. I suggest we adopt a policy of active avoidance. Makes sense. I'd rather not end up like a test subject either. Let's do what we can to stay far away from Colony Iota's northern gate. Which means that's probably one of the first places we're gonna go because we're gluttons for punishment.
We should talk about this.
Everyone at Agnes Castle seems busy.
Right, and there's not as many people as were before. I wonder what they're all doing.
Both Agnians and the Lost Numbers look to be really hurried all the time. Yeah, but there hasn't been any major strife yet, at least.
If anyone knows the ins and outs of the situation, it would be Seeker. It might be a good idea to inquire.
Hey, good thinking. He'd have a good overview for sure.
Why so busy? Oh no, because we have lives, and also Xenoblade 3 is a game that happily will never ever end.
Yeah, it's our longest Let's Play thus far.
And it continues to grow, baby, and I do not have a single goddamn problem. I mean, hey, we are 182 episodes in, and we still ain't got the story over and done with yet. And this is one of the reasons why people might be thinking, why have you held off on the main plot so much? Because, well, it's awesome. Need I another reason for that? I don't think so.
Yeah, we probably pissed some people off because we haven't done anything with the story in 80 episodes.
Whether it's purists or Melius him saying, "Save the queen already!" Well, in due time, trust me. Hi, Seeker. Things looking busy, huh? They sure are. Oh, not that I'm complaining or anything.
What are you doing now?
I'm making preparations of sending our provisions to and other goods to the sea.
Isn't that what you were doing before? Have the provisions run out already? Wait. Let me guess. Aggie and Augie, right?
Yes, you see, the two of them were pretty keen on getting some extra provisions.
I wonder if that Gondor thing was a unique dialogue.
Uh-oh.
I knew something like this would happen. Those dingbats think everything will work out so long as there's food on the table. Dingbats. So I was busy with other stuff until I didn't handle it. Big mistake.
It's not like I have heaps of time on my hands either, but since I've already sent people to the city, I can't ignore it. And so I'm enlisting the entire castle personnel, up to and including inspectors, to try and cope with this somehow.
Too nice-natured for your own good, Seeker.
I just prepared the ship, but I just got word of some problems arising. What kind of problems? In plain words, some people don't want the goods shipped out, so they've taken up arms and heading for the boat. Next, some of the goods that are left in the prison camp haven't been delivered. And then, we don't have enough ether cylinders to keep running the ship back and forth. We do! A real cluster snuff. Nice. Nice. Of a situation in short. Now I get why you need all the manpower.
If that's all you need, we'll pitch in too. Let us handle all those things you just mentioned. Would that help?
Yes, it would. Thanks very much. A lot of our soldiers aren't used to this sort of work, so I appreciate your offer.
Alright then, let's roll up these old sleeves and get cracking.
You don't have any sleeves.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Joke's on you. I'll send it to your point. I hope everyone's getting along. You just heard that people are up in arms and don't want to do the work. That's not getting along. Sorry, you can't skip. You cannot skip, I'm sorry.
At least it's not as agonizing as the city plane.
No, it is not. Just you watch now, it's gonna be the most elongated thing in the world. I mean, if you think that's bad, what about Barrier Breaker? Ooh, what about Boundary? What if there's like a cutscene going to the vortex? Which we'll get to eventually, please. Okay, who's fighting, who's arguing, and who needs a good punch up? Uni, in this case, permission to punch. We've got disturbing development on the eastern side of the perimeter. We received an aid request, but if our info of the enemy force is correct, we're in want of battle. The harbour the enemy's after has got a whole load of supplies we can't afford to lose. Could you lend us a hand?
Why is it auto-advancing now?
We don't know. We just decided screw it. Unvoiced text, I guess it's just auto-advancing now. You never know. It could be how Skyward Sword used to be, in which you would pick up like a blue rupee, the game would pause and you get an accurate description.
Yeah.
And when you turn the game off and back on again, you pick up another 5 rupees and you get the same dialogue, game pausing and all that jazz. Why do you think it was one of the most lauded points on the remake? Because how many times would you need to be told, this is a red rupee? This is a red rupee!
So reset the RAM on the item descriptions?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So no matter how many times you played the game, you'd be told descriptions over and over again. Unless you wanted to play the whole game in one day. We're still short on cargo. Where on Aionios has he gone off to? Oh, hey, you guys. I've been getting Augie to help me out with some cargo. We've got 7 pieces left to get now, but Augie's nowhere to be seen. I'm sorry to ask, but I'd really like your help. Darnie will have it out for me if I don't get all the cargo loaded. She doesn't take no for an answer.
I hope everyone's getting along.
She scares me. Meanwhile, what do you have to say? Hey, Augie. How you doing? I find it suspicious how you're there and the supplies are there.
Hey, that's the thing for the stuff.
Glad we found it.
I love that dialogue. I don't know why. What are you gonna say, man? Ugh. Find cargo. Or find food. Find cargo. Find food. Find food. It is. Do me a favor and go find the remaining cargo for me.
The cheek. If you don't go and find that cargo now, you can forget about eating breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Surely wouldn't do something utterly heartless, milady. I don't like the look you gave, yet not gave me.
Makes me wonder, because to try and skip that ship cutscene, I paused the game with the plus button. Maybe that like reset the auto advance thing or something. I don't know.
I can't imagine so. Otherwise, then you'd say, hey, look, I pressed the plus button. Therefore, to reset everything. I mean, to be fair, it's not as finicky as Xenoblade are, in which you would press one button and then guess what? Days and days of work on a randomizer goes up in flames. I wouldn't know anything about that. I know someone who does.
Oh god, Nexus.
Hey, if you're watching, buddy, Pokemon Soul Link, I still want to finish it, buddy. Anyway, apart from that and cross-promoting another YouTube channel, Magical Nexus on Twitch and YouTube, check him out. He makes good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe. He's my friend and I like him. Cavalry informants are on their way. Surrender immediately. Shut it! An internal affairs lackey like you doesn't get it like I do. Look. Sorry.
Look, I'm already busier than I usually am, and my ulcer's flaring up like all spark. Stop making things more difficult.
Is this what I think it is? Yep, that girl over there is from Internal Affairs Security Team. And it appeared this ruffian is part of a rebel force opposed to sending the supply to the city. They've made the island on the other side of the bridge their base, and they've got a fierce left that won't let us near them.
Yeah, you're serious right now. For crying out loud, you're built like a brick shite house. Go do something.
But, ma'am, that just isn't possible. We need those prison slavers for the sake of Agnes's future. So what's the sparking point in releasing them now? They're expendable, aren't they? I can't assume he has been able to accept that he's no longer bound by the flame clock. That scoundrel doesn't even think of us like as human.
I'm done here. He's too far gone now.
Were you lot whispering about calling over castle reinforcements?
They are the enemy. How much further are you going to shame yourselves until you're satisfied to ashes with you all?
That's enough stalling for time. You're hereby indicted for violating military discipline.
You'll have to batter each and every one of the last one of us before you indict us for anything.
Ugh, Right, more time stalling. You better not feel sorry for yourselves after we're done kicking your asses.
Always nice to have more friends.
Battle on the high seas, except we're anything but.
Yeah.
But anyway, though, yeah, looks like these guys are. I would like to assume that it's just people are still not sure. I mean, I've spoken about this at length. It just still is weird to me how Aionios and Kavesi still are not on the same page on like every single front.
Yeah.
But I digress, you know. Anyway, we're checking out Avises and Alvises. At least at one point, I'd love to meet an Alvis.
I would too.
At least at one point, I'd love to meet an Alvis.
I would too.
I'd love to meet an Alvis. I'd love to meet an Alvis. What do you think? If he's in this game, would he just say hello there?
Probably. We'll see like a redesign of him. That'd be so awesome.
What do you think? If he's in this game, would he just say hello there?
Probably. We'll see like a redesign of him. That'd be so awesome.
He's a heartless machine!
That'd be so awesome.
Stop it! Council won't be so powerful! Retreat! We're going down there! Not like this!
Not like this! Thanks, you really did us a solid there. Nah, we didn't do much really. If you were able to actually do something with that brick shitehouse frame of yours, you wouldn't have gotten into this mess.
Have mercy, milady. I really did try my best. I did!
If anyone's counting on you for things, then you better go take care of them. I've got things under control here.
Good shout. Onwards to the next target. Oh look, everything's fine. Nothing's on fire and it's all peaceful. Yay!
There aren't enough ether cylinders to run the Agnes ship. We've been having an odd drop in our available equipment as of late. Just ask Lambda, they have an abundance.
Uh-huh.
Could you procure me 10 ether cylinders?
Oh, pshaw! Pshaw!
If you've got things you need to sort out, then I suggest you take care of them. Otherwise, if you're all done gathering them up, could you hand the cylinders to Dana for me? Now about this equipment shortage, it has to be linked to Ragsy and his thugs. I need to let Grover know about this. We just fought Ragsy. I'll tell the other departments about the lack of equipment, but I'll inform Grover right away. If there's anyone you can count on to get a job done quick, it's him.
You're welcome. We just dropped you the amount of ether cylinders that we didn't like. That's really it. It's like, oh no, these things, they might be expired because we've had them from day one. Oh no, here you go. We'll give it a tripe.
Hey, that's the thing for the stuff.
Mind you don't drop it, yeah?
Senna, you'll never not be endearing to me.
Yeah, that's the thing, for the stuff.
That's the thing, you know, I'm quirky. I just want to give you a hug, Senna. I think Senna's I think she's the most huggable person in the game. The game couldn't believe I said that. The game literally stood still for a second and just went, what?
Wait, didn't we give them 15 ether cylinders?
10. Or maybe we were meant to give it to this person here.
Ah.
I don't know. Still. The game's like, wait, you wouldn't hug Mio? You wouldn't hug Tyon? You wouldn't hug Gondor?
Gondor would kick me.
Exactly.
Let's see, that should make it 4 pieces of cargo we've got a hold of now. That leaves 3 more to find. Where else could they be?
Wait a minute. Look over there. Oh, spark's sake. They're guarding our snuffing target. This goes some way to explain the cargo shortage.
You know what to do. Let's teach those thieving snuffers a lesson.
Right.
Turkins are always stealing things.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we'll teach them a lesson by killing.
Did you see me in action, Mimi? Sure I did, Sana. You look great. I'll follow you.
Absolutely.
The cargo in which they need is ours.
Hey, that's the thing for the stuff.
Glad we found it. Collection complete.
Oh, Senna.
Time to head back.
You never cease to make me smile. Also, did we miss that?
These are worth a bit, right? Funny finding one here, huh?
Oh my god, we did.
They must be tied to Gray's stuff, and they probably won't show up on the map until Gray's thing's activated.
Is that Gray's thing for Gray stuff? Is that what you're saying? That's the thing for the Gray.
For the Gray stuff.
The Gray stuff. I wonder how many shades there are of that.
I'm just eager to see what those shards are all about, though.
Yep. It's like stop and swap for modern day. Thank you so much for rounding up that cargo. It's worrying to think we've got a thief to contend with, but though, we'll have to keep an eye on them for now. Whoever they are. Darnie will be placated now at least. She's uncompromising, but she's an honest, nice girl, and I wouldn't want to let her down.
I also just now figured out how I got the auto running on the dialogue. I pushed minus as well, and that does it.
Ah, fair enough.
Minus causes you to turn off auto dialogue.
Minus means less work, I think. We all good now? Is the ship all ship shape and ready to ship out?
This is something decent,
I'd
right?
ship it.
I think we should be good to go if we had...
Tyon, what are you... we got all... Why is everyone underneath? Are you guys like eavesdropping? Hey man, there's a bunch of kids underneath the bridge. They're obviously up to no good. Will this be enough cylinders now?
They'll do, thanks. Sorry about all the hassle.
As for the provisions and supplies, I think there should be all of them too.
It's nice that we're just getting this stuff, but Spark, when I think of the trouble everyone had to go through just for this. Hey now, it's all for the good of the city. You sure you shouldn't be smiling? Believe me, I'm done plenty of that too. A real 12-gauge grin. Anyhow, we're set here, and the boat's ready too. Guess I'll just go on ahead. Sorry to add insult to manual labor, but could you report back to Seeker?
Sure thing. We're on it.
It almost looked too big for the thing.
Mm-hmm. And then it's when we hear the boat's broken down. And everything is screwed up again. Hi. Wow.
Looks like the ship's shipped out now.
Thanks, I've heard. Even Aionios should be satisfied when they see the shipment. I'm sure hope so. Now then, time to handle the issues in Agnes's cattle. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Yes? Yes. What? Snuff it. Understood. I'll send someone straight away. What's happened? That was from some soldiers down in the harbour. They said they've lost contact with the ship.
Oh no.
I was going to send some troops to get a quick idea of the situation. It's an emergency, right? We'll go. I think it'd be quicker that way. Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks, I'm counting on you. Right, let's get on out there. Look, when I said the boat had broken down, I was joking! When I make a joke on, wow, it's like this question never ends, it was meant to not be taken literally. Ay, why me go there? Anyway, I think I'm going to end things off here because, whoo, yeah, this ship is taking a long time to ship out. Not even the Titanic didn't take as long to just see its end.
Yeah.
But I digress, the ship is somewhere out there, and we are going to find it. But we'll save that for next episode. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 3, we are seeking a ship for Sheikah. I'm thinking of Tears of the Kingdom, my god. It's almost time. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next time as everyone skirts closely to the edge, my god. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this video, then please be sure to like it. And of course, if you want to subscribe to see more of this Xenoblade Chronicles 3 journey, then please by all means subscribe to see more. And we'll see you next time. Cheers for watching. And Noah, just take the plunge or get off the pot. My god, no one likes a chicken. Senna, force him off. Stop shaking! If you don't like it, then get off the freaking edge. Look, I know Gondor's right there and she's still probably pissed at you for stealing her wardrobe, but my god, that's on you. You don't like it? Then change. See you next time.